We are from Knowledge Nugget 7 and welcome back to a new video after a few days of shifting and all those stuff. And now in this video we are going to cover coding and all those game making stuff, and this is going to be like amazing. And also I'm using Creator 3. Okay, I repeat, Creator 3. I will send you the link in the description, the best thing. And let's begin with making a game. And before that we need an aspect ratio where the margin should be 1000 into 1000 and the viewport should be like 859 into 480. It's fine if it's more or less, but no matters if you want to play it on an Android device or an iOS, if you want to import it. So that's the best thing, and also on a PC. So let's start the game. And I have made also to like not stretch my video for a long time, so I've made my player tank, my players bullets, and also my enemy tank and my enemies bullets. And over here I have also named it, and my game's name would be tank fight, as you see. So the first thing I need to do is double click on this layout and then add an input. Where do we find the input? I just over here, yeah, input, that is a mouse. We can add a gamepad, keyboard, touch or anything, but I like a mouse, and so this game would be played with a mouse only, and we added a mouse. Good thing. So our game would be played with a mouse. You hear the click? I think so. Yeah, very good. So it would be like that, this, that. Okay, like that. Okay, so now we go back to the event sheet and also add an event where we go to system and we choose every tick. So that's an input general. Okay, next, done. We have added every tick. Now add an action. Over here we would add an action. So we want that the player should move like up to down or wherever, like in a vertical direction. So we will choose set Y, and by setting Y and setting Y, before that we will choose mouse dot Y, I believe. No, that's not absolute Y, we need dot Y, like that, and that's so cool. Done. And player ht set Y to mouse Y, and that's so cool. So let's see how does it work. Game is loading. Yeah, so that's what we wanted. So you see that this is going like very down and like very upside, so we don't want that to happen. I will show you what to do for that one, but before that let's go over here and done. Now what do we do is go to layout, and then after going to layout we will choose the player. Okay, sorry, I'm just double clicking it. We choose the player, then go to behaviors, and over here add a new behavior, and we would choose bound to layout. So this like prevents the player to go outside the area that I was showing to you, and that's what we want. Okay, just double click. Done. Okay, now let's start playing this again. Now it's going a little bit down, but it's fine. But it's not going like upside, like to the up north, and that's actually good. Now we will start with our second perspective, that is the bullet firing. We want this bullet to be fired from the player. So I have written the black color bullet is bullet /P. So the bullet is player bullet, and this red color rocket bullet, it's the enemy's bullet. Okay, so let's start with the second perspective. Let's go to the event sheet, and in the event sheet we would again okay, wait, okay, fine. And in the event sheet, new add an event and click on the mouse, and over here select on click, and over on click you can, if you want to play with the left left click, so it's fine to shoot the bullets. If you want to shoot the bullets with left click, it's fine. If you want to shoot the bullets with right click, that's also fine, but I want it to be like with right click, so it's like more fine and like comfortable for me. And now let's select right click, and we would now select done. Now we would choose player and select spawn another object, then select the bullet. So add a section over here. We would choose the player, and after choosing the player, select spawn another. Where is it? Okay, spawn another object, and we would select the object as bullet, as the player's bullet, and then select the bullet. Okay, now relocate, now done. Now we would again play this. Yes, at last it's working, but there's another problem. Do you think that the bullets are spawning from like the middle of the tank's panel? We could do that, we could improve that too. So let's open the tank, and you see that this thing, so we could move it where we want the bullet to be spawned over here, and that's cool. Okay, let's run this. Okay, fine. So little bit inside, but that's too good. And the bullets are a little bit big, right? Let's decrease the size. In fact, this much is fine, and this much is fine. And so let's relocate. Okay, we have done with that. So we can go back to the event sheet, and on event tick, okay, on event tick, choose add selection and choose bullet. Oh, I'm just sorry, add action and choose the bullet. So we need the player's bullet. I think so we need the player's bullet, yeah. And then after choosing the player's bullet, oh sorry, okay Siri, thank you. And after choosing the player's bullet, click move forward. Okay, we need to find move forward, yeah, it's over here. And now we need to move by 5, no, let's keep it as 10 pixels. So distance is like measured in pixels, and that's so good. And then done, 10 pixels forward, and done. We're done with that too. And I think our section is added, move forward by 10 pixels. Now let's see if it works or not. Please wait. Yeah, that's so good. That's just so Jesus Christ. And that's, I just like it so good. Yeah. So we are like done with half of a game. This is very easy. If you want to choose any bullet and the like any bullet, and then choose any bullet actually, then go to behaviors. You can do this if you want, okay, this like only for the coders who want to do it, they can do it. And add a new behavior. So we are going to add a behavior that is destroy outside layout. So what does this do is like when the bullet reaches outside the layout, it gets destroyed. So we don't want it to look like a pixel game. It should look smooth and good, right? So as we have added to the player's bullet, we can also add to the enemy's bullet. Go to behaviors, add a new behavior, and destroy outside layout. And that's so good. And let's move on to the next part now. That is the enemy tank. Now we would work on the enemy tank. Now go to the event sheet and add a new event sheet, add an event, and now choose player bullet. Now after choosing player bullet, add the after choosing, we would add on collision with another object. Then we would choose not the player, sorry, back. We would choose on collision with another object. We would choose not the player in fact, but the enemy, because when the bullet collides with the enemy and the enemy destroys, right? So we want that, and we would choose done, and also that is done. We have only 22 minutes remaining. Okay, I'm on a free edition. You can also be on a free edition. If you want, you can buy it too. It's a good software to be to be coded. And also now add an action over here. Sorry, I'm just obviously saying section all the time. And choose players bullet again. Choose players bullet again, yeah. And then we would choose destroy. We would go in the command and we would choose destroy. We would act as a command. So is that destroy? Destroy. Yeah, we would have. Yeah, it's there. Destroy. And we have done with that too. And again, do that same for the enemy tank too. So enemy tank over here and search destroy and done. Now better we keep the enemy tank over here at the first section, and now we would go next moving enemy to the player. So we want that let's go back to the layout. So we want that if the player is shooting, that's not just the game, right? We just want the enemy tank to attack on the player and go attack on him. Yeah, that's what we want. So we would do that, and now we will go to the event sheet again. You go to the every tick and add section and choose enemy tank and move forward. Okay, so we want the enemy tank to move forward to the player, right? So we would choose move forward over here somewhere, move forward, yeah. So we want the enemy tank to move forward and wait, back. We want the enemy tank to move forward, so we test this, then move forward by 2. Done. So let's play the game again. Okay, fine. Oh, okay, one more thing. The enemy tank is going backwards. So let's make it go in the front. So it's over here. We would do that -2. So it goes in the front. So let's try it again. Please wait loading. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, then we are done with that. That's so good. Beautiful. And now I go into the layout and we would choose tank. We would choose the tank and then behaviors and choose destroy outside layout. Now we would choose the enemy tank and then we would choose why am I doing this? We will go to behaviors, then add a new behavior, and then we would destroy outside layout. Done. We are done with this too. And then then add a section. Okay, before that, go to the event sheet, add a new event. Go to the event sheet, add a new event, and in this event choose enemy tank. Add a new event, then choose enemy tank, and then choose on collision with and another object. To choose the player, we need the player. Okay, so done. We are also done with that. and then add a section add a section that chooses player and destroy that. Okay, add a section over here, then choose the player, okay, here, and then destroy. Okay, destroy. Done. So what do we want to, like, before that add one more add one more enemy and also destroy, choose destroy. Okay, add one more action, choose enemy, and also choose to destroy. Done. And now we want that when the enemy touches the player should also destroy and the enemy should also destroy. So let's play it again and let's see what happens. Okay, so that's also good. When the enemy is touching the player, it is also destroying, and the player is also destroying. We wanted that. Excellent. And then also, let's move on to the next one. Then add a section, add an action, I mean, that chooses player. Okay, we were done with that, right? Then add a new event. Okay, and in the event, choose player, and after choosing the player, add on destroyed. On destroyed. So what do I mean is, and what does the programming mean is, when the player is destroyed, the game should restart, okay, by its own. We should not restart it. So like when we are playing a mobile game like Fortnite or anything else, if we die, the game always relocates to the home page and then we can start it again. So that's what we want. But in this, we don't have a home page, so this restarts the whole game. So over here, add an action, then choose system, and after choosing the system, restart layout. That's what we wanted. Restart layout. Now again, add a system and wait 1 second. Add a system. Okay, wait, let's search for wait, and 1 second is fine, okay, because we don't want a huge amount of waiting time. Done. And that's also done. Okay, and now we want to wait 1 second. We would keep this upside over here and let's restart, because we want first wait 1 second and then we should make that screen restart, right? So that's good. Now let's see what happens, right? Okay, and as you saw, the player, like the game was waiting 1 second and then it had restarted, and that's so good.